Hi, second graders. Today we're going to solve some word problems. So you should be on page 169 of your math book, volume 2. You'll need to write your answers here first, or solve your problems here first, before you go back and type them into your Google Slide math lesson. Number 1, the baker bakes 100 loaves of bread. He sells 73 loaves. How many loaves are left? So because he's starting with some and selling some and then asking how many are left, that's our clue that it's a subtraction problem. So we're going to set up our problem in this workspace. You'll need to leave some space above to go next door and get 10 more. So I'm going to leave a little space and I'm going to write big enough that my numbers are not getting squished together. So when I go next door, I won't have a problem. So make sure that you're not writing too small, but also not too big, because you need to be able to write and show your work above it. So you've got 100 on top, and he sells 73. In the number 73, we need that 7 in the tens place, right under this 0, and we need the 3 in the ones place, under this 0. And let's draw our line and subtraction symbol. So we're going to start with the ones place. 0, take away 3. We have more on the floor, so we need to go next door. Now notice we have a 0 here. So we're going to go all the way over to the hundreds place and get that 1. So I'm going to switch to a different color. We're going to take that 100 away. We're going to put a 0 here and bring that into the tens place. So now instead of 0 in the tens place, we have 10. And now we can take one of these 10s and bring it over here. So we're going to cross out the 10 and put a 9. So we're taking one away and bring it into the ones place. So instead of 0, now we have 10. And now you can subtract because we have more on top. So think 10 minus 3, write it. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9, take away 7, write it. 9 take away 7 is 2, and 0 take away nothing is 0, so we don't have to write that. So our final answer then is 27. 100 minus 73 is 27. So you'll type your answer into the text box, and then where it says label, you need to think 27 what? What were they asking about? So you look back at the question. How many loaves are left? So 27 loaves, and you can use this to help you spell it. So we did number 1 together on 169. You'll go back and do 2 and 3 by yourself. We'll also do one problem together on page 170. So this time they're showing us the subtraction problem written going across horizontally instead of vertically. So we have to set up the problem up and down, going vertically first so we can solve it, and then you'll be able to solve your problem and then type your answer in your answer box. So remember, we need a little space above the 100, and we don't want to write too big. Actually, I'm going to go back to using my red. And we don't want our numbers to be too close together, so I better move that apart a little bit more just to make it a little easier for regrouping. So 100 on top. So we've got hundreds place, tens place, and ones place. And we have 62 on the bottom. So that 6 has to go in the tens place under this 0. And the 2 needs to go in the ones place under this 0. Then we can make our line and our subtraction symbol. So we'll start in the ones place. I'll switch back to blue. 0, take away 2. We have more on the floor, so we need to go next door. But nobody's home. We have a 0 in the tens place. So we'll go all the way to the hundreds place. We're going to take our group of 100, make it a 0, and we're going to bring that into the tens place. So instead of 0, now we have a 10. And now we can take one of these 10s and bring it into the ones place. So we'll cross out the 10, make it a 9, and bring that into the ones place. So now instead of 0, we have 10. And now we can subtract. 10 take away 2, think, right? If you got 8, good job. 10 minus 2 is 8. 9, take away 6, think and write. 9 minus 6 is 3. And 0, take away 0 is nothing. So our final answer is 38. Great job today, second graders. I'll see you next time. Thank you.